let's begin. Today we are going to start a new topic or a new chapter, that is time. Today we are going to start a new topic as well as a new chapter that is time. So time is very precious. Time is more precious than anything else, because once the time is passed, we cannot get it back. Once the time is passed, we cannot get it back. So it is very much important for every one of us. People use wall clock or watches, wrist watches and other watches to know the time. So let's have a look at clock. Let me draw first. See, all of you have seen clocks in your houses. So something like this clock looks like. Okay, student. So the numbers, there are 12 numbers from 1 to 12. There are 12 numbers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. There are 12 numbers in the clock. The numbers within the circle, or round shaped piece is called face or dial. Is called dial or face of the clock. Okay, student, we can call it simply dial or face of the clock. So one thing we learn, the round or the circle shape in which the numbers are lying, this is called the face or dial of the clock. Now we can see the two hands. See, we have two hands. Likewise, clock is also having two hands, but one hand is shorter and the other hand is longer. See, this one is short hand and this one is long hand. So clock is having two hands. Clock is having two hands. This two, one and two. The one is shorter hand and the one is longer hand. This shorter hand is used for showing hours. This shows hours. And the longer hand, this shows minutes. The shorter hand is called as hour hand because it shows hours. The longer hand is called as minute hand because it shows minutes. And one more, second hand is also there. That shows seconds. The hand which moves fastest among these three is the second hand. That shows seconds. Mainly two hands are there: long hand and short hand. Short hand shows hours, long hand shows minutes, and the third hand which moves fastest among these three is second hand. That hand shows seconds. Okay, students, now the numerals, all the numerals 1 to 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The interval or the distance are equal. The distance between 12 and 1 or the interval between 12 and 1 is equal. The interval between 1 and 2 is equal. The interval between any two number is equal in the clock. There are 5 minutes from this 12 to 1. There are 5 minutes from this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This 1 to 2. There are 5 minutes between all the 2 numbers. There are 5 minutes from the number 7 to 8. There are 5 minutes from the number 10 to 11. Okay students, so the interval between all the 2 numbers is same, that is 5 minutes. So there are 12 numerals and the interval between each 2 or each pair is 5 minutes. So 12 units are there. From 1 to 12, 12 units are there. And each interval is of 5 minutes. Each interval is of 5 minutes. 12 into 5 is equals to 60. So there are overall 60 minutes. So if this minute hand start from the 12 and after completing a circle, when once again it will come to 12, the total time will be 16 minutes. The total time will be 60 minutes. 60 minutes. Now let me run the board first. And the minute hand is faster. Second hand is fastest hand. Minute hand is faster. And the hour hand is slower one. Now, see. Now we got to know that when this minute hand will complete one circle, the time duration will be 60 minutes. And 60 minutes is equals to 1 hour. 60 minutes is equals to 1 hour, and when 60 minutes will be completed, this hour hand will move forward from 8 to 9, because 60 minutes is equals to 1 hour. So once again let's revise the dial, the round or circle shape where all the numerals are lying is called as dial or face of the clock. There are 2 major hands, short hand and long hand. The long hand is called as minute hand. It shows minutes, and the short hand is hour hand. It shows hours, and the minute hand is faster than the hour hand. And 60 minutes is equals to 1 hour, and 60 seconds is equals to 1 minute. The second hand will complete a round, then a minute will be there, and when minute hand will complete the round, 1 hour will be there. So 60 seconds is equals to 1 minute, 60 minutes is equals to 1 hour, and 24 hours is equals to 1 day. We all know that there are 24 hours in a day. When this hour hand will complete 2 circles from 1 to 12 and once again from 1 to 12, then 1 day will be completed. So once again 60 seconds is equals to 1 minute, 60 minutes is equals to 1 hour, and 24 hours is equals to 1 day. Okay student? So all of you open your copies. Do you all open your copies? Write down the chapter number and chapter name. Write down heading time. The new chapter which we started is Open your copy quickly. So, write the chapter number, chapter name. After writing, we will write some points to remember that the time is measured with the help of a clock. The time is measured with the help of a clock. Time is measured with the help of a clock. A clock is usually having two mainly hands, short hand and long hand. Although the second hand is also there, but generally we did not consider. We mention only two hands, long hand and short hand. A clock usually has two hands. We know that the time is measured with the help of a clock. A clock is usually having two hands. Write down this much, dear students. Do it fast. Write fast. Okay, so I hope you are done. Now let's move forward. Okay, so then now we had written about the two hands. Now what are those? One is short hand, that is hour hand, and one is long hand, that is minute hand. So let's write about them too. The short hand is hour hand, and the long hand This short hand is hour hand and the long hand is minute hand. Now write down these 2 points. Do it fast, students. I hope you are done now. So let's make a clock now. Make a proper circle. Mark all the numerals from 1 to 12. Now, 2 hands. Now we can show that in the diagram. This is our hand and this is minute hand. This is the face or dial of the clock. And the interval between all the two numbers is equal. Equal intervals are there. Okay, students? So write down this much. Make this diagram and label the 2 hands, face or dial in equal intervals. So I hope you are done with the drawing. So let's move forward. Okay, students. So now, as we know that 60 seconds is equals to 1 minute, 60 minutes is equals to 1 hour, and 24 hours is equals to 1 day. So let's write that also. As we know that 60 seconds Now 60 minutes is equals to 1 hour and 24 hours is equals to 1 day. So these things you need to learn. Write down them. Write down fast. Now the one more point that we learned today, let's write that one also. That the numbers within the circle and round circle or round shaped piece is called dial or face of the clock. So the number within the circle or round shaped dial. See students, we are writing about dial also. Round shaped piece is called dial or face of the clock. So the number within the circle or round shaped piece is called dial or face of the clock. Write down. Do it fast. So students, what are the things we learned today? That the time is more precious thing than anything else, because once the time is passed, we cannot get it back. So time is very much precious to us. For measuring time, we use clock. In the clock, the circle or round shape in which all the numbers lie is called face or dial of the clock. There are two hands in the clock, mainly two hands are there. Short hand and long hand. The short hand is our hand because it shows hours. and the long hand is minute hand because it shows the minute. Minute hand moves faster than hour hand, and once the circle is completed from 12 to 12, then minute hand completes 60 minutes, and 60 minutes is equals to 1 hour, and there is a third hand also there, as we all see in our clocks, that is second hand. So when a second hand completes a whole round, that is equal to 1 minute, so 60 seconds is equals to 1 minute, 60 minutes is equals to 1 hour, and 24 hours is equals to 1 day. This you need to learn. Okay students, now so student, this is all for today's lecture. We will meet in next lecture. Till then, bye bye students, stay home, stay safe and keep practicing.